What's your purpose? Lots and lots of people are asking about this these days. It's used in marketing, branding, everywhere. But it's also this really big and serious question. Like so many people think, what's my purpose? And you get stressed and overwhelmed. And there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos out there helping you try to figure out your purpose, but it just seems like so much. Well, I'm Joey Chandler, and I want to share with you a secret today that has helped me figure out that purpose doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be stressful. It can actually be fun and light. And the reason for this is that your purpose is always in a language of a young person. This is my first rule of purpose. And the reason for this is that our purpose is part of a spirit, a soul, an energy, or just maybe it's just the way our brains are wired. And maybe it was there before we were born or after we were born. And honestly, I don't know that answer. But no matter what, it was there when we were young. So the first time that we would have interacted with our purpose, it would have been when we were a young person. We would have used language that we used when we were young. And so what we can do is we can actually create a purpose that is in language, things like love and happiness and joy, and it actually makes purpose work fun. And I have a process that just takes 2 questions, and I'm trying to help you figure out your purpose right now. The first question is, when you interact with people, how do you want them to feel? I'll say that again. When you interact with people, how do you want them to feel? And you can write this down or just think about it, but it will be something like safe, comfortable, heard, inspired, or motivated. And whatever you put down is absolutely perfect. You can put down 2, 3, 4 words. Now, as we said, our purpose is always in the language of a young person. So I want you to think of those words, those 2 or 3 or 4 words that you put down. And I want to think about the feeling of those words. And how would you describe that feeling in language that you would have used when you were 10, 11, or 12? And for some people, they have to ask this question over and over again, kind of repeat it over the answers they have. But you just keep going until you think about, how would I say this in language that I would use when I was young? And as you do this, you'll end up with words like joy, love, happiness, excitement, adventure. And that is your purpose. Because if you're really honest with yourself, it's who you are, it's what you're about. Chances are when you say it, it will make you smile. And it will move from the head, your intellectual version of purpose, to something in your gut that shows up throughout your life. Because there are places in your life where you can live your purpose full out, where you're really great at it. And then there's places in your life where you struggle. We all have that because purpose is not about perfection. And what you want to do is keep working on that until you come up with that word, that simple word that's very obvious, that makes you smile, love, joy, happiness, or something like that. Now, that word obviously is very big and broad and will mean different things to different people. So what we want to do is break it down to what it means to you. And you're going to write down 5, 6, 7 words about what that your purpose means to you or what allows you to experience more of it. For example, I'm about people being great. And what that means to me is knowing who you are, having a dream, making things happen, having fun with friends and family, and helping others. That's my definition of greatness. And you want to write down yours. Get 3 or 4, 5, and you want to end up with 5. And these you can totally change, so don't worry about it. But you want to be able to come up with what I call your purpose statement. You're going to say, hi, my name is, I'm about people being or feeling, and whatever your purpose word is, and what that means to me, and then your pillars. For example, I would say, hi, I'm Joey Chandler. I'm about people being great. And what that means to me is knowing who you are, having a dream, making things happen, having fun with friends and family, and helping others. And here's the really cool part about when you really get this down is that you can use it in conversations because you can tell people that. So if you and I were having a conversation right now, I would say, hey, I'm about people being great and this is what it means to me. Out of curiosity, what does greatness mean to you? And you would tell me your answer. And that would help me expand my understanding of what greatness is. Because no matter how much I know about greatness, you're going to tell me new things that I never knew. And the same goes for your purpose. Because that purpose, it's there. It's who you are. It's what you're about. As I said, it's throughout your life. And you want to really start to deepen your understanding of it. One way that you can do that is by sharing it with other people. Just, say, hey, I did this thing. This is my purpose. This is what I'm about. What does it mean to you? All of those conversations. And the second way is to just to journal about it. Write it out. What does your purpose mean to you? Where has it shown up in your life? Where does it not show up in your life? How could you have more of it? And as you deepen your understanding of your purpose more, you're going to be able to share it more effectively with people. And I can tell you that you can actually begin to produce results in your life by asking one question. It's actually two parts, but the question is, what's my purpose? And how can I help myself and others experience more of it? You ask that over and over, and you're going to find that there's things that you can do, actions you can take, conversations that you can have, systems that you need to put in place that allow you to experience more of your purpose and to be able to share it more powerfully with others. And that's it. That's your purpose. So I invite you to go play with this. Go own it. Just make the most of it because that's who you are. It's what you're about. And I say the world actually needs more of it. I think it'll make a difference for you, for the people around you, and if you take it big enough, the world. Now, to help you with this, I have come up with 25 journal prompts, just questions that you can ask yourself. I've also created 10 purpose rules that explain how you can actually put purpose to use and kind of give you a foundation of what purpose means. If you're interested in that, fill out the form down below or click the link to get to the form. And I'm just going to ask you what your purpose is and what your pillars are because I really want to know that this works. And when you do that, I'm going to send you all the information because I really want to help you make the most of your purpose. Because as I said, it's something amazing. I want to see more about it in the world. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it was helpful. Now go out and just own the blank out of your purpose. Have a great day.